That's the team we're gonna.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Cincinnati. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Three tight ends here on 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Second down, Jackson. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. Now he's free at the 35. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Takes the score. Ravens 7, Bengals 7.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. Flush to his right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 1, ready?
This is 3rd and 6.
11 MT, 11 MT. Let's get set. 11, 11, 11. Wide 80. Back.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
11, 90. 11, 90.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
12, 12, 12.
On the ground, it's Brown. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop of a yard.
On the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, MT, tight.
40-yard line.
11, MT, tight. Stop.
Second down. Burrow. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts.
Gotta go for it.
First and 10.
It's a gain of 18. And the Bengals first down.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase.
Here we go.
He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
12.
It's second and 8. At the Ravens.
Burrow here on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive.
Here we go.
Now can they do it for a third time?
11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's a second and 6. Now Jackson. Left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Ivan Pace in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. And the pistol, Jackson ready. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards.
Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Jackson now on second down. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. He'll manage only a couple. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Baltimore. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. 1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 12, 12, 11 empty.
They'll start with an option play to the right. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Can. Stop.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Inside the 20. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. His kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Bengals 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year. So, after the fumble return, they'll bring the offense out and go for 2. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. It's made there left side by Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Baltimore.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Gain there of 21. Good for a Ravens 1st down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Forced out left. He'll run again. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
13 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
From the gun, Jackson. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Walker, touchdown Ravens. And the show continues. What a 1st half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
12-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in his rep thing, like siblings. Nothing for my children. What? They disappearing.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Dot.
Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
He's taken down.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On one, ready?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They go play action for Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Burrow working in the pistol. He's going to air this one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
DC, ready? Ready. Ready.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action now. Jackson. He's got a man. It's Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Shamar Stewart, they're on the stop. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Jackson looking to throw. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they could do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Get set.
Now Burrow going to do this himself. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
11 M. Dot. Right.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll let one go down the middle. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
3rd and long.
12, 11, behind.
The RPO, that one is complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
12. 11.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard
11
line.
Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 Dot.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
11, 11, 11, 11, 12.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down.
Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd
12,
and
12,
2.
12.
They'll run here with Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break.
11, empty.
Here's 3rd and 2.
It's good set. 11, mighty. 180. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, mighty. 11.
To the left side, caught by Chase. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
12, 12, 12.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Burrow now. That is caught. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Bengals will line up for the
Can.
two-point conversion.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Jackson on the run to the right. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Yeah, they know what's up. Cause I never gave up. All I know is going to get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, I'm taking off the damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Got her broke, they damn weird. Them little mama betters, but they diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Argentina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizz, I wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a plane switcher, shape shifter, go grill, plane.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go.
Here's Brown. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. This last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
11 MT, tape. Gun. Shot. Right 80. Right shot. 11 Thomas. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11.
Handoff, it's Algier. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 33-yard line.
Here we go.
We're trying to set up a tight end screen with Pitts. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
12.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
11 Thomas. 12. Shot.
Burrow gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Look, great work after the catch to extend the drive.
11.
1st and 10
11
at the
MT
24-yard line.
11 MT tight. Eleven. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. 5 hits. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So 2 touchdowns. touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to be 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Algier. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At the 29-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Gun.
Burrow, RPO, give it to Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12. Stop.
Now, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jordan Battle up from the safety spot makes the play.
Brings up second and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That pickup good for 29 yards.
At the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. A quick throw, the RPO is complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's second and 2. Here's Jackson, escaping to his left, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson, touchdown Ravens. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the two-point conversion. Pistol formation with Jackson. That is caught, and he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2, unable to tie this football game up. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
From the 35, it's first and 10.
11, 11. Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Can. 11, mighty. 11.
Quickly into the hands of Chase. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On 1, ready?
Here's a second and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right 80, time. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down, 3 to go.
Let's get set. 180. Right up.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 180. 180 shot. 11 MT. 11 MT. Start.
They'll run on 1st down with Algier. Finding space inside the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll get 19 out of that play, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Gun. 11. Right 80.
They'll toss it to the right side to Algier. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
On 2. Here we go.
He'll get this out wide. And the Bengals are going to be set up 1st and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Off the read, here's Burrow. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Now a toss play to Algier.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Yard. That's all they need on this 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
The RPO. That one is complete. To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And The Bengals will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
34.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Looking down the field there, but his ball's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Hey, Alpha, what? What?
On 3rd down, Jackson. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Defensively on 3rd down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
Let's get set. Hot. Right 80. Right is hot. Hot.
They'll work the middle here with Algier. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go. Big shot.
They'll go right back to Algier. And this is a slight improvement over the previous. They're not going to lose yardage. Not gaining any either. It's 3rd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. 11, MT. Hey, can. 11, 12. 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point is up and through. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Jackson looking to throw. He'll look for Flowers downfield. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. Here we go. 11 empty.
Burrow working in the pistol. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
11 MT, Tate. Here we go. Can.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Bengals. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Bengals are able to extend the lead.
Ravens 34.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Ravens.
Now 1st carry here for Keaton Mitchell. Finding room to the 20. And he'll be taken down. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up 1st downs is? On 1st downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 1st downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw, Jackson. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
2nd and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Open man, that's Flowers. And the Ravens are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. Moving outside the pocket. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
11, Tom, 11. Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Algier. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Hey, Cam. 11. 12.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Nate Wiggins.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
And he gets in the end zone for the two-point conversion. Come back here. Within a couple of scores now, it's a 15-point game.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll run with Algier. Space to run inside the 20. And he quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
11 MP paint. 11 MP paint. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.